Okay,
I'm
okay,
trying to.
okay. Yo, you know what time it is? One time for the one time on the Milkman Slide. He gotta hit you with a yo. It's that late night delight. You know we might be late, but we always on time. Whoo! To help you wind down your day. It is the Milkman. He is in the building.
And I'm just free. Like we talked about this last night, but why I can't? Okay, here we go. Here we go. How to switch
What kind of
pages?
problems you having over there? What kind of problems you having over
Why I
there?
can't
You be
switch
forgetting how to use.
pages?
You be forgetting how to use the app and everything.
I'm literally
You need the book, Social Media for Dummies, Facebook for I Forgot.
seriously.
Facebook
I
for
mean, I
I
just did this.
Forgot,
Okay,
yo.
here we go. Here we go. Got it. Got
Yo, the ladies in the building. Shout out to the ladies. Say what up to Lady Coachetta in the house. Like,
What up?
whoa. How you feeling?
I
Appreciate you
got it.
sharing
Got it.
that
Got
thing
it.
out there
There we
already,
go.
already, already. Yeah, yay. Yeah, yay. I see you in the house. I'm over here trying to get this thing liked and shared up, just like the lady has done in the house. We would appreciate it, of course, if you took just a moment to like and share this thing up. Drop a comment, say what's up, say good evening. Let us know what you want to talk about on tonight. Let us know how your day was. We always want to connect with you, help you wind down your day the right way. You know what it is. The late night delight, the milkman is in his house. Yo, and just Bree,
Yeah.
she's halfway in the house. She's almost in the
Halfway.
house. She got like the screen door open, still trying to like shoot something out the front yard or some shit. I'm not sure what's happening over there. Like she's still sweeping up the kitchen or something.
I'm
I don't know what's happening right now. I'm imagining she over there liking and sharing just like I'm doing still.
I
She she
was
about
doing
got her
that.
affairs in order. She about got her affairs in order. That's about what I'm feeling. Yeah. What happened? You scrolled
Yeah.
off into something else already?
No. My groceries is look. It's graduation time,
Come
right?
on now.
I'm
Come
trying to
on
plan
now. Not you.
a barbecue
Not
for
you.
tomorrow. Groceries
Not you
are
got the
arriving.
grocery order.
Gotta start cooking. Is things is going on over here.
When you gonna start cooking?
I'm gonna start some of the
About
sides and
11
stuff
o'clock?
tonight.
About
Yeah,
11 o'clock or
yeah.
so? Okay.
So I'm gonna prep the sides, most of the
Uh-huh.
sides tonight, and then
I'm
I
hearing you.
gotta get my meat marinating.
Ooh. I ain't gonna touch that. Or she want to marinate it. She want to
Get the
marinate.
meat marinated.
You got to get the meat marinated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you marinate your meat, drop a comment in. Let me hear you say, "Amen." You know what I mean? Marinate your meat before you throw it on the grill. If you put some flavor on it, you know what I mean? I got to do a barbecue this weekend. It's Father's Day weekend. I'm going home. I made deviled eggs for the first time at Easter. Now they've been requested again for Father's Day. So we're gonna be barbecuing. We're gonna have them baked beans. We're gonna have that corn on the cob. We're gonna have that chicken, them dogs, them brats, them burgers, and them deviled eggs is making a comeback, yo. I was thinking though, I feel like I need like a little salad or something to go with that. You know what I mean? It's a lot of heavy stuff right there. I need something light.
So we have steak for me and my mom. The kids requested ribs. Then we have burgers. Yes, last day of school for my kids is tomorrow.
Okay.
My high schooler's already out of school. My college student got out last month. My high schooler got out last week. But today was the last official day for 8th grade. Graduation is tomorrow. So we got steak. I already have some pork chops in there, so I'm gonna put the pork chops on. I'm still debating about steak, pork chops, ribs.
You're not debating
cheddar brats.
Yeah.
And burgers.
Okay.
Then for the sides, we got potato salad. For those who like potato salad. For those who don't like potato salad, I'm gonna do potatoes on the grill, baked potatoes on the grill.
Okay. See, you just had to not eat that if you was at my party. I ain't making you nothing special.
Baked beans, spaghetti, macaroni and cheese, because my mom wants spaghetti. Yeah, my mom wants spaghetti instead of macaroni and cheese. She don't eat macaroni and cheese.
I mean, macaroni and cheese can be its own dish, but historically it's a side. In our community, it's only, and in our cultural context, it's only a side when served with fried chicken or catfish. Like, that's just going to be a side at the barbecue?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's often a side at soul food places and stuff up here.
No. Maybe in Chicago. Down in the Metro East, if we going to have an Italian pasta dish as a side, what's it going to be? You know what it is. Say it with me. Starts with an M. Muscatoli. Come on, even in Decatur, they get down with the muscatoli. But in the Metro East, that's what it is. It's like it's that odd blend of Italian spices that's almost like lasagna, but it ain't. You know what I'm talking about? Muscatoli.
Yeah. So and then I'm doing deviled eggs and banana pudding at my son's request. And then we have cupcakes that are like cookies and cream cupcakes.
I've asked you about your banana pudding before, hadn't I? Was I impressed or not?
I don't know.
Does he like the authentic homemade? Has he ever had the authentic homemade? Or do you just whip up the old box?
Of pudding?
Yeah,
I make a box of pudding, yeah.
A lot of people do.
What do you mean authentic homemade? Who's making... How are you making vanilla pudding from scratch? You doing that?
Well, no, yeah. My mother does. She makes the custard from scratch, on a double Dutch boiler.
Custard okay.
For the banana pudding, she makes.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Did you hear all the food I'm cooking? Like,
no,
who got time to make custard from scratch?
It's really not that difficult. It just requires a lot of stirring and a little bit of attention.
And I ain't got time to sit at that stove and stir. Did you hear all the food that's going on the grill?
Hey, when the food is on the grill, then you come back to the stove and you just be scaring.
You hear all the sides that.
Yeah, I hear you. I mean, I know I'm gonna be juggling a lot on Saturday. Hopefully, my brothers will be at the house to help me though.
Yeah, that was a good suggestion. My mom said you could come on up. If you wanna whip up some custard, so we can have authentic
homemade banana pudding. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, you could come on, hop right on the highway. Man. You're invited.
What's Craig up here talking about?
You like the cupcakes?
I'm not Craig. Who is this Craig? Craig, have I met you before, Craig? What's cracking with your Peppy? How you feeling on tonight?
I'm saying you're having a lot of conversation.
Good evening to you. Oh, that's a lot. You would say that's a lot of side conversation going on.
No, No,
it's a lot of side conversation going on. I don't know what's happening in the studio. I'm gonna need you to get your studio in order, okay? Get your studio in order, okay? Act like you earned your high school diploma. I've been waiting to talk about this all day.
Oh my gosh. Are you still tripping about this?
Coming from two people who earned their high school diplomas legitimately. You know what I'm saying?
You still talking about this?
Well, I mean, he has to be the only person in the whole wide world to ever be given an honorary high school diploma. Come on. Comment section. Y'all let me know what's popping. Let me know what you're thinking on tonight. Don't forget to tag somebody because it's about to get real controversial up in here right now. Unless you happen to believe what I believe, which is if your ass can't pass high school or a GED, you don't sure as hell need to be just given one. Like when it comes to a college degree, like an honorary doctorate or something, they give that to people with life experience that they deem to have been worthy to earn said credentials, or their station in life has afforded them that. But a simple high school diploma, if you couldn't pass high school and you made it to a station in life that they're just going to give you one, you could have just been paid for it. You could have had anybody and their mama take that high school equivalency exam for the GED.
Oh, don't tell people how to cheat.
What do you mean it's all electronic now? Everybody and their mama is cheating.
That's what I'm saying. I don't.
I work
allegedly for entertainment purposes only.
I work with some students in Decatur where they had apps where all they had to do was type the question in. Are you kidding me? And the app was faster than me. You should have seen me over there trying to figure out how to move one number to the other side of the equation, and I hadn't done it in a million years. That's all I'm saying. Y'all know who we talking about? You want to know who we talking about? Y'all guess. Who you think, what famous celebrity never graduated? First of all, no shame if you didn't graduate high school.
I was about to say, it's probably a lot of them that didn't graduate high school.
You know, but which one of them you think had to go back home and get an honorary high school diploma? They was like, you know what? Come on home, baby. We got you. We see how smart you are now. Look how you can't be stupid. Look how famous you got. We better just go on and give you that high school diploma. What they over there swapping out goods or something? Is somebody shopping for you and they couldn't find the right thing? I got to diagnose what's happening over there in the middle of my story. You know what I'm saying? I got to diagnose what's happening over there. I'm talking about CeeLo Green, by the way. CeeLo Green, ladies and gentlemen, is the individual who had to mess around and just get him an honorary high school diploma. Okay.
You don't quit talking about CeeLo Green.
Well, how do you feel about it? You think it's justified? Like, could you even affix your face to go on up there and smile and accept your high school honorary diploma?
Yeah, I'm accepting high school diploma.
I'd have been shamed and embarrassed.
I'm going to take it. If I need it, I'm going to take it. I'm be like, thank you so much. I'm going to hang it up on my wall. I mean, because at this age, what age is CeeLo? 50-something?
Oh, he got to be in his 50s by damn near 60, yeah.
Yeah, so go ahead and celebrate my win. I I got it.
No, I don't know. No, I don't.
I want
I
it.
don't
I
know.
want it.
For what?
If I waited this long for it, I'm just gonna happily skip on up there and
At
take
the
it.
end of the day,
It'd be
it
crazy
was,
if he didn't even like show up to the ceremony to get the honorary diploma.
you know what?
Like, you
I
don't
got one for
care.
you too. I got one for you too, CeeLo. You gonna come accept it? I got one for you too. Okay, ICDC College. I got one
You
for
remember? You remember
you. Yeah,
the
I remember
letters
now. I remember
for-
now. Or is it ICTC or
No,
I
it's
don't.
ICDC. You had it. You
Okay, I had it right.
had. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got one for you. I got defunct colleges that's willing to give you honorary college degrees. Come on down to ICDC College. Me and Romeo gonna present it to you. Come on down. Yeah, it's gonna be a no limit party. Ain't no limit to the number of honorary degrees we gonna be giving out. We got one for CeeLo, his low, her low, and everybody's low. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you. I don't think that I started this show off appropriately.
Oh, okay.
I mean, apparently you know why.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't said nothing close to "Hey Yo Bree."
What up?
How you doing?
Oh, I'm good. I am a little frazzled.
Yeah,
I'm trying to settle myself. Just give me just a second. Okay.
I've been that way all day. Let me tell you, I've been like I was ready to smack the shit out of somebody after 11 o'clock this morning. I started work at about 6:30, and about 11 o'clock, I was ready to choke the shit out of somebody.
Uh-oh. That's not
You know what
good.
I'm saying? Like I was at a light on my way back. I had got back to town, and I should have just been happy that I was back to town and that my day was coming to a close and I was headed to where I wanted to be before I came home. And yeah, it was a truck that was blocking the straight lane and the turn lane trying to turn left. And I honked the horn at him and I was landing on it, and I'm sure everybody was looking. And I know they had their window down and they sat through the whole damn light because they couldn't go. And they blocked all the damn traffic. And I sure as shit hollered up there, if your ass is sitting at this damn light when it turned green again, I'm getting out this car. So I was a little stirred up on the day. You know what I'm saying?
What you want the truck to do?
Get out of my way. Get your ass out of my way. I didn't have no patience today. It was hot. I was tired. I was rushed.
But how? I mean, was it cars in front of it?
No.
You acted like that with people with you?
No, they wasn't in the car with me.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't nobody around. I put on a brave face when other people was around. You know how it just be stirring on the inside. You know, but that's even worse though, because I'm like half there. You know what I mean? I'm only half checked in at this point because I got a lot going on up here. You know what I mean? I had a lot going on in my head. A lot going on. It was a rough day.
I was planning to like work real hard today.
Yeah.
And so that was, of course, the day that the system barely wanted to work. And so it like kept kicking me out every time I tried to like do stuff important on the case. So it would take 2 or 3, 4, 5 login attempts, maybe a restart, clearing your browser history and restarting and whatnot.
Yeah, that don't sound fun.
For it to work like per case. So I only got like 6 cases done compared to what I had on my agenda. Like I was planning to like zone in and knock these out, but the system had other plans for me, and it was very frustrating.
Yeah.
And in order to get everything done today, I think I might have to take tomorrow. I think I might have to take a mental health day tomorrow.
Oh shit! You gotta check out, check back in. You know what I mean? Check out and check back in. I feel you. Yeah, I actually thought about that, but I was like, nah, you don't need that. I be telling myself, you don't need that shit. Your schedule ain't even that tough tomorrow. Let me see what my schedule actually look like tomorrow. You know what I mean? And it's probably not even a packed day where it could be like a mental health day, but then you go, well, it's not a packed day. Let me just work on my paperwork and not waste my day. Oh, I got. Oh,
He's a,
that,
maybe I do need to take this day off.
no, that's next week. Like I said, that's next week. That's next week. Oh, that's next week, Claire. Yeah. I could go on and take. I can go and take tomorrow off. I got a pretty busy Thursday. Most certainly, I got a pretty busy Thursday. I ain't gonna be done until about 5:30, 6 o'clock on Thursday. But tomorrow, yeah. Especially if I start at 6:30 again. I've been starting at 6:30 every day this week. Well, it ain't nothing but Tuesday,
wow.
but it feels like it's about Thursday right now, and it's only Tuesday.
Yeah.
Was anybody else having a rough
too.
Tuesday today? Because folks be talking about a case of the Mondays. Used to do a mental health show called the Case of the Mondays because that's the thing. Shit coming off the weekend Monday be rough. And while I was semi grouchy yesterday, I was more productive than grouchy. But today, I guess I was still more productive than grouchy. But damn it, it didn't feel good because
I mean, you seem a little grouchy, yelling at the truck like that.
Yeah, well, I mean, you ever just find yourself though like mad at yourself for being mad? It's like, what the hell you even sitting up here grouchy and mad for? You know what I mean? Like, get your shit together. Like, what level of dysregulation am I experiencing? I'm up here cussing out a truck driver with the Christian music on. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't do nothing but keep it a buck. Remember, we said this is raw.
The Lord said you need to get your life together.
It was a rough day. And I encourage folks to make it a great day. And upon reflection, I feel like the way I made it a great day is I didn't give up. I kept pushing through. I handled all my responsibilities. I did them all with professionalism and courtesy. But in my personal moments going to and fro, road rage was certainly a thing today. And I was a little grouchy. You know what I'm saying? Just a little grouchy. A little grouchy. You know what I mean?
Well, I will say I got through the day a little bit better than you did.
Okay. We both sitting here. We both sitting there. You see us? Look at us.
Yeah, we
how you doing?
I got through it a little bit better than you did.
Okay.
I don't know. It's this week. I mean, the month is already almost the middle of June.
Yeah.
This week is going by slow, but the month is going fast. If that makes sense, you know what I mean?
Crazy ass shit is that?
Yeah. So it's like I have a lot to do this week.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel stressed. But I do have like one solid week off where it's just all I have to do is work.
Yeah.
And then the next week I go to summer school. And then
I know how much you're looking forward to that. You get to be a college student again.
Yeah.
You're gonna put on a backpack and walk around and blend in.
I am looking forward to summer school. I really am.
One time for the one time. Y'all drop a comment, say what's up. Don't forget to like and share this thing up.
So I told you before how like me and Layla had designed like a thing for a design to personalize my dad's headstone.
Yes.
So my mom went and like finalized the headstone and stuff, and so it gets put in like 6 weeks. So I was in therapy today, and I was talking to my therapist about like how hard it's gonna be to go to the cemetery. It's already harder than it used to be,
Yeah.
To go to the cemetery, but like how hard it's gonna be once the headstone gets in, because it's gonna make it very real.
Yeah.
And so we talked about it, and he passed away last year on a Friday. So this year it's a Saturday. So I'm going to plan like a little like balloon release memorial party thing, for
celebration, right? Yeah.
So I'm gonna invite my stepbrothers up, and so they can see, the headstone and blah, blah, blah.
I think those things are more important now. What's that movie where they say to keep your light going? What the Hispanic movie?
On Coco?
Is that it? Yeah, where you got to remember them to keep them alive. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Dia de los Muertos.
yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, But sorry, I interrupted you. But yeah.
So, that gives me, and then the kids going back to school and stuff in August. So I have basically July to kind of like be chill, but it gives me like stuff to look forward to in August.
Oh yeah. Oh,
and then
yeah, like the macho.
And then I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have one kid in the house. It's gonna be so weird, and that kid is never home.
The two oldest are going off to be the cream of the crop. Yeah, at the university. Yeah.
Like my mom, when she's here, she's like, "Is Liam coming home today?" I'm like, "Yeah, he'll be home later."
I mean, he has a social life. Now, he certainly spends more time out of the house than the other two did, certainly at his age.
Yeah.
Certainly at his age. But I'm happy to see the social butterfly that he is.
Yeah.
He ain't scared to be out there with his friends, hooping and hanging out. And now he knows to keep his phone in his pocket, so it's okay for him to be out there. You know what I mean? It's okay for him to be out there. Without that experience, he may have never learned it. Oh, I'm gonna let him live it down one day, though. I'm gonna let him live it down.
Oh, I never will. I never will.
I never will. Jesus.
When Tristan said they robbed him blind, they was like, "Nope, this is gonna be a lifelong story."
Like,
we'll be telling it at your wedding.
They didn't rob you blind. They robbed you right in front of you. You were looking.
No, because they stole his glasses too.
Oh, that's right. You can't call or see nobody, Jesus. You just out here lost and blind. Lord have mercy. Just walk towards the light. Oh, wait. No, don't do that.
Wait a minute.
I was thinking like street lights, alley lights that might lead you home, but then I was like, oh wait, that's the tunnel. You might want to turn back from that. Don't go that way. They say don't go towards the light, Jesus. Whew, hallelujah. What else has been going on in the world? Anything catch your eye today?
Let me see what caught my eye today. You know what? I wasn't on social media a lot today because I was really trying to work. It's so frustrating. I was really trying to work so hard. And the system wouldn't allow me. Like, I didn't take union time today. I was really just trying to focus on working, and it just didn't work out for me.
Oh, snaps. I almost want to read more about this.
Front room still.
Until we got married, Kansas City Chiefs star Patrick Mahomes opens up about how Britney supported him since high school. Let me find out she older than him. This is going to take us right back to the conversation from yesterday.
No. They're the same age. They've been together since high school.
Okay. I was like, let me find out she was walking around high schools looking for a quarterback. Oh, look here, Miss Brittany. Look here, Miss Brittany. I don't know what you got going on. Hallelujah.
Wait, who are we talking about?
Patrick and Brittany.
Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You know about them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she knows about them.
I was just making sure I was sticking up for the right person before.
What you thought I was talking about the tight end? Who you thought I was talking about?
I don't know. I didn't know her last name was Renner. I thought that was somebody else.
Glorilla cooks with her rendition of Love featuring Keisha Cole at the BET Awards. I haven't seen that.
Oh, the BET Awards was last night.
Oh, snap. I missed the BET Awards, and it was the 25th anniversary.
Yeah, it was on it started before we went live. While we were live, it was still on after we was live.
Okay.
It was hosted by Kevin Hart. He did some jokes, taking digs at Kanye and Diddy. Don't mind the dig at Diddy, but I really, you know how I feel about people joking about Kanye.
You do stick up for him a lot.
It's because he's literally suffering from a mental breakdown, like in front of us. And I feel like when something tragic is gonna happens, people are gonna be like, "Oh, somebody should have helped him." And yes, somebody should, instead of like, oh, let's have fun making fun of
well, here's the
Kanye and his
problem.
mental health issues.
Here's the problem that we find ourselves. Here's the quandary that we find ourselves in. One, as an entertainer, as a celebrity, you are you're up for discussion in pop culture and in the public, and that's something that you accept when you embark down that journey. That's kind of like us getting mad if somebody says something crazy in the comment section. That's literally the equivalent, except for we don't have $1 billion and as many people ain't looking for us. But also at the same time, I look at it from a mental health perspective, and in that sense, I'm sensitive to the subject. But at the same time, I have to listen to other mental health professionals tell me that it's okay to be crazy. And in that sense, you can't help somebody that doesn't want help. And I find it hard to wrap my head around, if this person was on their medication and in their right mind, would they want to be like this? But because they're off their medication and this is the state that they find themselves in, in that moment, that you have to allow them to choose that.
Yeah, but you're allowing them to choose that with the understanding that they're choosing that with a sick brain. Like they're not
right, but nobody
that.
could force him to. Nobody
Right.
could force him to take his meds. Nobody could force him
Right.
to be in an alternate state than he is in right now. If this is how he wants to present, then this is who he is. But that doesn't take his celebrity away, and that doesn't take, the public voice away.
Yes, but at the same time, you're dealing with an unmedicated bipolar man.
I mean, do you know how many people are walking around the world like that?
Yes, and I would say that making fun of them or telling jokes at their expense, at the expense of their mental health. Like, it's not like they're just making jokes. He's talking about don't let him in because he blah, 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 blah. Like, we all know the antics that he does, but we all know it's because of his mental health issues. And
is that an excuse?
It's like, I don't know if it's an excuse, but it's not fodder for jokes, in my opinion.
I think I just have the opinion. Once again, I'm sensitive to those with mental health issues, and I have a special place in my heart for them, and I have a great appreciation for individuals who struggle and try very hard every day to cope and live with the mental health issues that they present with. But at the same time, I don't think that as a celebrity it voids you from public opinion, and that includes scrutiny.
Again, that's true.
Yeah.
And be that as it may, everybody's going to get scrutinized based on their actions, no matter if you're a celebrity or not. But celebrity or not, I don't think it's fodder for jokes for your set as you're opening a show, like doing comedy. Like, that's where I draw the line. Like, you could say, oh, his actions are, this and that and that, this and that. And it's true. Those are his actions. However, like, making jokes at his expense when he's suffering from mental health issues about his mental health is not cool to me. That's like, would it be different if you're joking about somebody with a different mental health issue?
We describe people as Kanye now.
But I'm saying, like, if it wasn't
we use
bipolar,
his name to describe other people's behaviors.
If it wasn't bipolar that he was suffering from, and instead depression, severe depression, would it still be funny to make jokes that he's suffering from depression? Like, you know what I mean? Like, at what point do you draw the line of what's comedy and what's not when you're dealing with mental health
that everything
issues?
is fair game. I think everything's fair game once you accept celebrity. Everything's fair game.
And I don't think so. And I don't understand why being a celebrity puts you. I mean, these are still humans.
They are.
At the end of the day.
But they choose to be humans in a public light. Like once you want to be a politician, once you want to be an actor, once you want to be an entertainer, once you want to.
I may disagree with this greatly just because my brother-in-law is an actor, and I don't
Yeah.
think that his life or my sister's life or my nephew's life should be open to public ridicule if they suffered from mental health disorders just because their
Yeah.
dad is on TV.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't have. I don't agree
Yeah.
with that. So that's.
I mean,
a little
people are going to
different
be
opinion there
I'm about to say people are going to be people. You know what I mean? I'm
because
not
that's what
actively
they
out
are.
here
It's just
bashing
people.
Kanye,
Like
but
all of them
I ain't
are
gonna
people.
pretend like I ain't never cracked a joke about him either.
Right. But I'm saying you're saying like, oh, I always come defend him, but that's why.
I
like,
mean, I'm pretty
I
sure
just
you
feel like
cracked some
it's
jokes
going.
about him.
Yeah, I mean, he does do some crazy stuff. Some of the
I'm
antics
about to
he
say, we
pulls,
don't even have
but
to
I'm
use
not.
the word crazy. He does what he does. He is living his authentic self. He is doing what he wants to do, and I don't judge him for that. But that does not keep his name out my mouth,
I just
or
don't
keep me from talking about it, or keep me from, making a joke from time to time. I mean,
just
I'm
feel
not
like
like I
it's
don't
not
feel like
going
I'm
to
the
end
person you're
well.
talking to. I don't feel like I'm the person you're talking to in terms of who your grievance is, in terms of who's making jokes about Kanye. But at the end of the day, in this particular incident, I'm gonna protect free speech, and celebrities are open to whatever the public is want to say about them.
Yeah, I mean that's true, and
It,
Kevin
it
Hart can
just
say
is what
that
it
all
is.
day if he wants to, and one
Oh,
day
who
he
you
might.
talking about? Who was talking about him? Who
I
you
just
really
said
mad
Kevin
at?
Hart,
Oh,
but
Kevin!
but we seen in these openings with Will Smith and Chris Rock when people go too far with jokes. So it's just like when you're doing stand up
Yeah.
opening for a entertainment award show,
Yeah.
like where do you draw the line with making jokes about people?
Oh, was that what it was
versus
yesterday? He made fun of him at the BET Awards.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but it wasn't just like but it's relating to the antics that he pulls because of his mental health. Just
Yeah.
like, with Will Smith and Chris Rock is relating to a medical condition. It's just like, at what point is
Well,
it
I mean,
like
clearly that was a mental health issue as well, because no regulated individual goes from 0 to a 100 that fast. There was clearly some
so
previous trauma that
it's just
triggered
like,
him, that caused him to live at 70, at least pertaining to that subject, which caused them to get to 100 that fast. So,
Yeah.
I mean, but we still crack jokes about Will Smith and Chris Rock.
I don't really crack jokes about Will Smith either because
Oh,
I
really?
feel like something is wrong there too. And
Yeah.
see, I'm very like
He like, you know what? I just, I like Will, but
I like for people to be
something is
mentally
wrong.
healthy and mentally happy and just like
Right.
not,
I feel you. Well, but here's the thing though. If you're truly going to address those things, it's not going to be in the public eye. You know what I mean? You got to go take time to have some time to yourself, be with some professionals, be with your family, regroup. You know what I mean? That's respect.
Kanye needs a person who could pull him out, but he unfortunately that's the problem with being a celebrity is because when you don't have as much money or as much resources at your disposal, sometimes you're forced to get that help that you don't want to get.
What you say? It's harder to act a fool when you ain't got nothing to act a fool with.
Mm-hmm. But when
you can literally do whatever you want at any moment, you might not take your meds,
and then you don't
have some fun.
When you have like enough resources to where people are going to enable your behavior no matter what it is, because
just to keep the party going. You're a billionaire. At this point, you may be able to keep the party going for the rest of my life if I keep you alive. Like at this point, that's that might be my only motivation. Just to keep you like Bernie, what they call it, weekend at Bernie's.
Weekend at Bernie's, propped up in the corner somewhere.
While we out here getting in, you know what I mean? It's wild hunters out here. Well, and the predatory nature, we know what that is right there. I mean, even the people who are closest to you, had a handout at some point when it comes to being that famous with that kind of money.
Yeah.
And then the motivation for strangers to do it. Come on now. They'll pretend to be your best friend every day of the week.
Yeah.
Every day of the week. Not you had to go grab a slushy. Okay, what kind did you get? What kind did you get? Did you get you a grape? Did you get you a purple? Wait, was that a Kanye joke? I have no idea.
Wait,
Hey, what's up?
you mean like
I ain't know. Maybe he had done something with a slushy. Yeah.
oh
I don't keep up with Kanye news. That's how I didn't know Kevin Hart had roasted his ass yesterday. But yeah, you know.
so in other news, the ICE raids and whatnot.
Nasty.
So
wait, but before we go there, can we keep it light for one more second? And
okay.
I don't know if this is light or not. But you know, the Carter 6 came out over the weekend.
Oh yeah, heard it was trash. I haven't listened to it at all.
I got through the first 10 tracks, and I made posts about every one, and none of them was nice.
Oh,
none of them was nice.
I mean, I haven't.
It's 19 tracks on that joint. I got through 10 of them. I tried to listen to number 11 while I was out fishing, but it was not good fishing vibes. Okay, so then I just
fish away. Got it.
I just let it go. You know what I'm saying? I just was like, you know what? I'm gonna put that on pause. I'm gonna put that on pause. But I don't know if I think people might have been out here begging for it just a little bit. Maybe it was rushed. There's a lot of a lot of features on there. Probably a lot of people you like. But I don't know why Jelly Roll was on there singing a chorus. Ugh, it was terrible. It was terrible.
Terrible.
Like Charles Barkley said, terrible. It was terrible. But yeah, I mean, then to get back to what you're talking about, these police raids, these ICE raids. I didn't really pay attention much today because I was so busy. But yesterday I was able to take a little bit of a peek, and I saw that they had deployed the National Guard. I saw that they were going to be sending Marines.
Yes.
And I said to myself, I just didn't think that was legal to deploy U.S. military on U.S. soil. I only thought that the National Guard could be deployed. And while the president the president has the authority to deploy the National Guard, but the governor of California is suing his ass.
Yeah, he does not agree with them. He says that that Trump is doing this to try to make it look like a war zone and make it look like he can't handle it.
He's trying to incite fear so he can have more control.
But there's been protests across the country. Today there was protests here in Chicago.
I got people headed up to Chicago this weekend, and some of their family are definitely concerned about their safety over the weekend.
I will say the city is used to these type of protests. They'll have it pretty much under control.
I feel like California is,
and they did. They had it under control as well. They had it under control.
The New York, maybe Colorado. I don't know, but
they did not ask for the National Guard. Like, that was just done by the president. That was not the governor's call. He did not request for them. But there are supposed to be protests in many cities across the country. From now through the weekend, till we'll see when.
Yeah.
But for the foreseeable futures, they will be in the major cities quite a bit.
It's not going anywhere, and it doesn't seem like it's going to be stopping anytime soon.
Well, there's provisions for more mass deportations in the big beautiful bills. So I assume as long as this bill is around, that this will be a thing. I don't know.
They're supposed to be voting on that big, beautiful bill soon, aren't they?
Yeah.
Let me see when they're supposed to be voting on that. When did they vote on the big, beautiful Donald Trump bill? I'm mad that's what it's called. Not July 4th is the target for passing the big, beautiful bill.
Oh goodness.
Jesus. The fact that it's called, see, I can't even get down with this level of ignorance.
Like this is so unprofessional, bro. Name it something else.
Bro, I mean, I'm ignorant and I can be ignorant, but I mean, this is the United States government. I used to have a little respect for, for the government, for the Constitution, for the country.
So,
and it's very difficult to hop on board with motherfuckers out here with big beautiful bills. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. It's just
I need somebody with a little bit of a decorum and vocabulary. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's got some people's interest at heart. Somebody who's not just out here trying to cut Medicaid so you can give billionaires tax breaks. I have a hard time. I just have a hard time
with the big beautiful bill.
The big beautiful bill. You know what I'm saying? I have a real hard time with it.
So there was also some controversy about some of the awards at the BET Awards, but one was
definitely been keeping you in my thoughts and prayers. Hope everything is going well with that situation out there.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yo.
But one is regarding what's her name? Clarissa Shields, maybe the boxer.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, so she's like, Olympic gold fighter and whatnot. So okay. Angel Reese won like the BET Sports whatever female award over her. And so a lot of people were talking about how much she's accomplished in her career so far above Angel Reese, and people talking about Angel Reese being overhyped. Your opinion?
Tell them to mind their motherfucking business and go sit the fuck down somewhere. Once again, everybody got an opinion about every damn thing. Did you hear me say who when it came to that boxer? I know who the hell Angel Reese is. I sure as hell do. I don't even watch NCAA basketball, but I sure was watching the NCAA tournament when she was playing in it. I'm sure watching it when Juju Watkins is playing in it. Why? Because they are the face of women's basketball. Okay, Caitlin Clark, you could throw her in the mix too. I know it's a lot of controversy when it comes to that, but at the end of the day, that little white girl could ball too. Okay, and so Angel Reese she ain't brand new to this. Okay, she was out here getting it in college basketball. She definitely out here. She's definitely a national face, if not an international face at this point. So kudos to Angel Reese. All love to that sister.
Okay. I personally really like her. Of course, she plays for Chicago Sky.
Let's go, Chicago. So, I still want to go to a Chicago Indiana game so I can see Reese and Clark play each other.
I don't want to see them play each other because
I do. I want to be cheering my ass off for Reese. What, you automatically assuming that Reese gonna lose or something? I mean, Indiana do got a better team.
Mm-hmm. And they usually do when they play them. But
that's gonna be the aggravation.
That's gonna be the aggravation. So I want to see her play in a game.
The Sky just need to get their team together.
Somebody we win.
The Sky just need to get their team together. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If y'all have not taken the opportunity to like and share this thing up, we ask that you would do that. If you have not tagged somebody, of course, we would be that more appreciative if you did so. I don't know why you would want to deprive anybody of all this goodness to hear my thoughts about everything under the sun, from deviled egg recipes to Angel Reese. Okay.
I really got to start getting into basketball, and this sucks.
Why does it suck to get into basketball? I love
It's
basketball.
just not my sport, but now I have to.
Because of Angel Reese?
No, because of Liam Pierre.
Oh, well. I mean, he still might end up in football or something. You never know. Who knows? He gonna be a hooper now. He does. He like that's every minute of his spare time has been devoted to hooping for how long now?
Couple years.
Yeah, like it's really entrenched. Mind you, though, you could have looked at me as a kid because every day I was outside hooping with my best friend across the street, and there was never a chance in hell that I was going past my little third grade basketball team I played for. I mean, he's a little more athletically gifted than I am. Praise God. So, who knows?
He's got a little bit more, yeah.
But I mean, he's athletic to the point that I think he could choose the sport he wants to play, similar to his brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, similar to his brother. He might even be a better athlete. Who knows? He got 4 years to prove it.
Yeah, he did. Well, actually, no, they started around the same age. They've been actively in a sport since they were about 5. Liam might have been.
Yeah.
No, he was 5 when he started T-ball here. I think. He was 5. Yeah. I think he was 4 or 5. But either way, they've both been actively in one sport or another every year since they were 5.
You got a bunch of athletes in your house.
Football, baseball. It was always football or baseball, like up until Liam got to the 5th grade, and that's when he started playing basketball.
Quality good times. I mean,
Tristan did cross country for a couple years, but also with football and baseball.
Yeah. What was that? What was the logic behind wanting to run? Was it just wanting to try something easy. New?
Yeah,
that's what I was like.
The team.
He was like, you know what? I could be an athlete without having to.
But you know what?
Run.
Liam at the Boys and Girls Club, he plays floor hockey. He won some little championship for floor hockey. He won tickets to that Blackhawks, the hockey open thing. Nice. And he got to meet Chance the Rapper and all that.
Not at a Blackhawks game.
It was like some Blackhawk hockey classic thing.
Okay.
So, anywho, he got to meet Chance the Rapper and go on the Jumbotron and all that. And then he plays like basketball with the club. He'll play volleyball, whatever sport the club offers. His friend was like, I like you. As long as it has a ball, you'll play. and we'd be like, Liam, join this team. Join this team. Like, if it has a ball, let's play.
We out here, homie. We out here.
Water polo. Like,
you
whatever.
Playing. Synchronized swimming.
No, that don't have a ball.
Oh, my bad. Putt, golf.
Golf. He'll try golf. Yep.
Ping pong. All that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he said he's amazing at what's the one that people be playing at? Pickleball. He said he's amazing at pickleball.
They got a whole pickleball stove in my town
pickleball's it's taken over.
You could go and get everything pickle related and play the game. Okay, I don't understand the fascination.
Me neither. Never have.
Well, I mean, I like pickles. I don't know nothing about pickleball. You know what I'm saying? Because we always had the candy lady outside of school that was selling the pickles with the Kool-Aid or the peppermint. Okay, so
does that even have anything to do with the actual pickleball?
No, but I'm just saying they got pickle related things at the pickleball place. Is all I'm saying. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? They got pickle flavor stuff is all across right now. You know what I mean? Pickle flavor chips, pickle flavor.
Yeah, which is just crazy to me.
Everything.
Like, who even likes pickles?
I mean, I do like pickles, but I don't want pickle flavor everything.
Everything.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they had at the Museum of Ice Cream. They have like a pickled flavored ice cream.
No, I don't want that shit.
Right? Like, who does?
I don't want that shit at all. Oh.
So,
Hmm.
I do want to say that we should probably head out soon.
Yeah.
Just because
I mean,
I
I was just
haven't
about to ask.
I haven't eaten dinner, right?
Mm.
And I feel like my stomach is about to growl on camera, and that's gonna be like
I almost want to hang out till I hear it. You know what I mean? That might be the only reel I cut out of this episode. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I do not consent. This is me on the internet saying I do not consent of you making a reel of these sound effects if that if that
You know
does
what?
indeed take place.
I'm gonna go on and just put grumble sound effects on all your reels from here on out. Every time you talk on a reel, it's gonna say
I do
grumble,
not
grumble,
consent.
I'm gonna put that shit. I'm gonna put that shit through the AI so they can make you bald headed again and everything. Turn you into cartoons that got the walking farts with a stomach growl.
Yeah, I do not consent.
Hey, you with me? Thick and thin, we out here. Grumbles, no grumbles. Walking farts, no walking farts. It's happening live and living color. It's the late night delight, the one and only milkman, and the tummy grumbler Bree, just Bree in the building, yo. Whoa, hey, no, that's how we get down. It is about that time to go on and get up out of here. We appreciate everybody who always rock out with us, who took the opportunity to drop a comment, to say what's up, to engage in the conversation, to like and share this thing up. All of your engagement is appreciated. We're on episode 13, headed to 100. I don't know if we're going to make it there based on the conversation that happened before the show, but y'all keep praying for us. Y'all keep tuning in. Y'all keep liking and sharing. Your engagement going to keep us going. Know that. Because every day we intend to try to make it great. I guess until tomorrow, I am the milkman.
And I'm just Bree.
Hey, we out of here, y'all.
It's not my fault. It's my medication.
It's your fault.
All right.